By now, I'm sure you've heard about this ICE raid at a Hyundai factory in Georgia. Now, ICE goes in, arrests about 500 people, most of them South Korean nationals, and says they're all here illegally. They start detaining people and everything else. Now, the South Korean president has arranged for them to be released, and they are going back to South Korea, which is a good thing for them that they are out of ICE custody. But there's no evidence that they actually were here illegally. It is my understanding that they were very educated people who were here legally to end up training American workers to work the factory. It also helped make sure that it was built so that it could produce the type of products that they were going to get, which I believe was electric batteries for electric vehicles. Now, the Trump administration is saying that everybody that they arrested was all here illegally. They need to come into this country the right way. Except from all the reports I'm seeing, which is through most of the media, like the rest of you, it is saying that they are here legally. They were here to work, and that's what they were doing. They were going to get the factory up and running for American workers to work at, and they were going to get them trained to make sure they could operate all of the equipment correctly, safely, etc. Now, this plant is supposed to operate with about 8,500 employees overall when it is up and running. And that's not counting all of the jobs that would be created in the area when it's up and running from the economic impact of a large manufacturer coming to that area. You know, when you get an influx of money, suddenly the grocery store needs more help. Maybe they need another gas station. There's a housing boom, all of these things that is now in jeopardy. It may end up ultimately falling through. If I was Hyundai and if I was looking at this, I'd say, I'm out of here. I'd look at building a new plant. I'd scrap my investment, move to a different country where I'm not going to get hassled. And for their part, the Republicans are doubling down. The Trump administration comes out, Donald Trump himself says, well, they should have been here legally. He's not even fully aware, I guarantee you, of what's going on here. But they raid this place, and they end up ultimately are probably going to cost more jobs. It's more screw-ups by this administration. And in Georgia, the 12th district for Georgia, there's a Republican, Tory Barnum, I think is her name. She is running for that seat. She was one of the people who called in a tip to ICE to raid this facility. And she's doubling and tripling down about how it was a good thing and she's saving American jobs. When in reality, by kicking the people out who were going to be training the American people to work there, she cost Americans jobs. More incompetence from the Republicans.